Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that separates the people who talk about success from the people who actually live it. There is a moment between thinking and doing. That moment can last 1 second, or it can last forever. And in that moment, everything is decided. You know what you need to do. You know the workout you need to start. You know the project you need to finish. You know the conversation you need to have, but you hesitate. 1 second of hesitation becomes 5 seconds. 5 seconds becomes 10 minutes. And before you know it, you have drifted into a place where nothing happens. What was supposed to happen never happens. Not because you could not do it, but because you waited. Do not take that chance. Instead, take action. A body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays at rest. You have had enough rest. You have had enough waiting. You have had enough telling yourself that tomorrow will be different while today looks exactly the same as yesterday. There comes a point in your life where you have to look at yourself and say, I am tired of being where I am. I am tired of coming up short. I am tired of making excuses. I want more. I want to move to the best neighborhood. I want to travel. I want to provide for my family in ways I never have before. I made a decision. Enough is enough. And when you say that, when you truly mean it, something shifts. The transition point here is what I have learned about human beings. We do not move to the next level when we are comfortable with the level we are on. Comfort is the enemy of growth. You only move up when you say, I cannot stay here any longer. Enough is enough. I want you to live the life you were meant to live, not the life that was handed to you, not the life that happened because you played it safe. You deserve to see what your life would look like if you gave everything you had. Look at yourself in the mirror. Stop playing small. Stop pretending that half effort is okay. You deserve to see what happens when you give 120%. That is what I call the mindset of a lion, not a gazelle. A gazelle runs when it is scared. A gazelle stops when it is tired. Away. A gazelle looks around to see what everyone else is doing. But a lion moves with purpose. A lion does not wait for permission. A lion goes after what it wants with everything it has. You cannot do anything significant in gazelle mode. Nothing impressive happens when you are in give up mode, quit mode, scared mode. Everything happens in lion mode. Execution over planning here is the truth. Making a plan is the easy part. Anyone can write down goals. Anyone can dream. But if you do not execute, if you do not get up in the morning when you are tired, when you are scared, when you do not feel like it, then you are not just cheating yourself. You are cheating your family. You are cheating the people who believe in you. You are cheating the team you are a part of. It is bigger than you. I had to get up even when it was hard. I had to take ownership of my life, ownership of my time, ownership of my day. And if you are struggling, let me tell you why. You do not have a system. You do not have a routine. You do not have a schedule. Think, act, rest, repeat. I realized a long time ago that my strength is not in how talented I am. My strength is in my routine, because I am not as strong as I thought I was. I am not as smart as I thought I was. But when I have a routine, when I do the same things every single day, that is where the power comes from. The knee of your success is in your routine. You are not as deep as you think you are. You need structure. You need consistency. Find a routine and stick with it. Wake up at the same time every day. Do the work day after day. Out of 365 days, you will have a bad day here and there. That is fine. But the strength is in coming back to the routine. No more dreaming without doing. No more wishing without working. I need specifics. What are you doing on Monday? What are you doing on Tuesday? What are you doing on Wednesday? You need to be very clear. It is time to put the pieces of your puzzle together. Earn your place. Nobody gave me what I have. I earned it. Life was not easy for me. Nobody handed me a network. I built a network. I worked my way into rooms that I was not invited to. I worked my way to opportunities that did not exist for me before. How did I do it? I grinded. I got up every day before the sun. I did not care what the economy was doing. I did not care who was in charge. Nobody helped me get here. I had to get up. I had to study. I had to put in the work. I understood that the dream is real, but the lifestyle is even more real. The dream is what you see in your mind. The lifestyle is what you live every single day. It does not matter what everyone else is doing. Stay predictable in your habits. Stay consistent in your why. Many of you are not getting where you want to go because you are not consistent. You start strong, you get pumped up, and then somewhere in the middle, you quit. You have a little success, but you never experience exponential growth because you stop showing up. You have to be persistent. You have to stay locked in. Stop watching the scoreboard here is something I see too often. People stop working to look at the score. They do something good, and instead of continuing, they stop to admire it. They look at where they are and ask, is this working yet? Am I there yet? You are not grinding. You are glaring. You are standing still, staring at the scoreboard, wondering why the number has not changed. But the score does not change because you looked at it. The score changes when you keep playing, keep grinding, keep working, keep executing. The rest will take care of itself. I am challenging you to get from where you are. I am challenging you to stop settling. I am challenging you to stop accepting the life that was given to you. I am challenging you to give 120%. If you say you are going to do something, be what you say you are going to be, then you have to line it up. You have to commit. You're going to come up short sometimes. You're not always going to get what you want right away, but you keep going. If you are a student, I need you in lion mode. If you are a teacher, lion mode. If you are an entrepreneur, lion mode. If you are trying to get in shape, lion mode. You cannot do anything significant when you are operating at half power. Focus on the opportunity here is what I want you to do. Concentrate on this opportunity. Do not worry about tomorrow. Do not worry about what might happen next month. Concentrate on this moment with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart. Focus on what is in front of you right now, and tomorrow will take care of itself. Are you going to say you want something, do it for 2 weeks, and then quit like you did last year, like you did the year before? You said you wanted to get in shape, you said you wanted to build your business, and then you turned around and went back to the same habits that kept you stuck. How long is it going to take for you to make the decision? How long are you going to wait to make the shift? Show some courage. It is time to go from mediocre to meteoric. It is time to go from being counted out to being someone people can count on. The price of success. I have never met anyone who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered, until they had sweated, until they had sacrificed, until they had kept their focus and fought through tears, trials, and tests. If you have a dream and you fully commit to it, sooner or later, if you do not surrender, if you do not quit, it will happen. When I wake up in the morning, I do not ask myself whether I am motivated to do what I need to do. I do not think about it for 1 second. When the alarm goes off, there is no thought about whether this is easy or hard. There is no thought about whether I want to do it. None of that matters. It is an emotionless, thoughtless discipline. When the alarm goes off, you get up, you get out of bed, and you go do what you are supposed to do. I do not care how it feels. I do not care if it is easy or hard. It does not even matter to me. It is just a reaction. It is a discipline, and that is the way I choose to live my life. Too tired, too hungry, too sore, too hot, too cold, too whatever. People ask me what I do when I get those little feelings running around in my head. Let me tell you what I do. I do not let them run around. I keep my mind secure. I lock it down. This is an everyday thing. Every day is a Monday. Every day is an opportunity to come out of the gate like a person possessed and attack the day without mercy. Today, I am taking what is mine. I am putting the pressure on. I am the aggressor. I am on the attack. Make it a lifestyle. Instead of hitting the snooze button, instead of leaving your bed unmade, you get up. You do not want to run. You go run. You do not want to swim. You go swim. You do not want to make your bed. You make your bed. You do not want to clean your house. You clean your house. You do not want to study. You go study. It is going to feel difficult. It is not going to be fun. Do something that feels difficult every single day of your life. That is how you grow. The only currency for success is sweat. It is blood. It is tears. You think you can give 50%? You think 70% is enough? You think you can give 80? There is no discount. You cannot get 50% off. There are no shortcuts to success. Stop thinking there are, and stop wanting people to put you somewhere that you did not earn. The real strength is shown when your legs give out. The real strength is when you are tired. The real strength is finding a way to pull something out when nobody else has anything left. When you really want it, you no longer hit the snooze button. You no longer lose focus. You no longer take shortcuts. You are willing to do whatever it takes. That means getting up early. That means going to bed late. That means you do not go to sleep when you are tired. You go to sleep when you are done. You might have put in some time. Yes, you did some work. Yes, you studied a little bit, but you did not put in the time that is required to make your dream a reality. You cannot shortcut success. You have to grind. You have to put in the time. The missing link, if you had the qualities of fortitude, grit, discipline, mental toughness, you would not need another program. You would not need another plan. You would understand how to execute. The missing link is not a secret. The missing link is, and always has been you. In order to be the best, in order to get to the next level, you have to sacrifice. You have to be willing to do whatever you are asked to do. There are no shortcuts to success. There are no discounts. It is always sweat. It is always blood. It is always tears. You always have to give everything to be the best. I am not going to sit around and wait for good things to happen to me. I am going to grind. I am going to fight. I am going to do everything in my power to become the very best version of myself. When you do the things most people are not willing to do, you will live the life most people never will. If you are willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. If you stay in bed, if you stay on the couch, if you stay in your comfort zone, if you only do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, if you get up, if you grind, if you are relentless, if you work as hard as possible when other people are slacking off, your life will become easier. The math of success, 1 + 1 always equals 2. 2 + 2 always equals 4. And 10 years of work when everybody else is partying, making excuses, doing the cool thing on the weekend, that is going to pay off. I get frustrated when I see how people react. Somebody is late and you are upset. Somebody borrows money and does not pay it back and you are upset. You go out to eat and the food does not come the way you want and you let them have it. But then you disappoint yourself and you let yourself have a pass. You give yourself a pass. You are not where you are supposed to be financially and you give yourself a pass. You know you are better than that. You know you should be further in life, but you keep letting yourself slide. The thing that is holding you back, the thing that is dragging you down is you. You against you. Your biggest enemy is you. People do not understand this. It is you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you, nobody else. I need you to confront yourself because you are the one holding yourself up. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you are not going to do me like this anymore. You are not going to continue to sabotage me. You are not going to keep procrastinating. You are not a loser. You have just made decisions that have created an environment that feels like one. Go look in the mirror. Take responsibility for where you are. Admit to yourself that you are where you are because of decisions you made, because of weaknesses you had, because of your lack of ability to do the hard things when things got hard, and then start right now fixing that. Start making better decisions right now. And before you know it, you will be living a different life. The only person you can control is you. So focus on making yourself who you want to be. Discipline your body, get up early, go get after it, and you'll become the person you want to be. You become that person through one small decision at a time. Become the person who cannot quit. Become the person who can say no to the things they know they are supposed to say no to. Become the person who makes the right decision regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the hardships, regardless of the pain, regardless of the frustration. If you become that person, you have no limits in your life. There's no stopping that person. Push to all gears, you have 6 gears, but you are accustomed to 3. You are accustomed to 4. I challenge you to push it to all the gears you have. I want to see how far I can go. I want to see what I can accomplish. I want to see what I can do, what I can be, what I can have. I do not want to see what I think I can do. I do not want to see what I think is possible. I want to see what my life would look like if I did not count the cost. If I had the mentality that you have to want it, I'm going to try to be the best that I can be. The strongest, the fastest, the smartest human being that I can become. Better than I was yesterday. Better than people thought I could be. Better than I thought I could be. When you finish reading this, I want you to go look yourself in the mirror and I want you to vow, no more excuses. From this day forward, I am not going to just get pumped up. I am not going to just get fired up. I am about to start applying. Because listen to me very closely. The difference between people who talk about it and people who do it is one simple word: application. They hear it and they do not just hear it. They digest it. And when they digest it, they do something with it. On one thing, I do not need you to learn 40 things this year. If you can learn one thing, I am talking about learn it deep. Put it within you. Not just hear it, not just read it, not just see it. If you can take one principle a month that you own, that becomes a part of who you are, that changes how you think, that changes how you behave. If you can become an executor, if you can execute, you can do the unthinkable, you can make all your milestones become a reality. Stop treating your goals like a hobby, something you do when you feel like it, something you do when you have time, something you do on your lunch break. You are not serious. You are not eating it. You are not breathing it. You are not dreaming it. It is not haunting your dreams at night. I am telling you right now that you're going to do the unthinkable if you shut it down. You have to shut the television down. You have to shut certain people down. You are minimizing right now, and you need to optimize. This is going to be a full commitment to creating the kind of person that can make the right decision even when it is the last thing they want to do. When they are tired, when they are sore, when they are hungry, when they are stressed, when they are frustrated, when they are angry, when the world is crashing down on their shoulders, they will still make the right decision. Your only solution is to become that kind of a person. Start today, and in 365 days, you will look back and you will say, that was the day. That was the day that everything changed. That was the day that my life changed. That was the day that my family changed. That was the day my community changed, my state changed, my country changed, because I changed. Make that day today. Hard choices, easy life. It is going to feel better when it is over. You know that. When you get done doing the hard thing, you know you will feel better when it is done. You also know that if you do not do the hard thing, the thing you do not want to do, the thing you do not feel like doing, you know if you do not do it, you are going to feel inferior. You know you are going to feel weak. Those are the two outcomes. One will cause you some short-term gratification. You get to sleep a little more. You do not have to push through the workout. You do not have to do the tedious tasks. But the long-term regret will be strong, and it will inflict pain on you. The other outcome is when you do what you are supposed to do. You do what you know you need to do to move forward. And when you do that thing, you know you are going to feel strong. You are going to feel satisfied. You are going to feel worthy of this life. Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. Most of you cannot give up 6 months. You cannot give up 8 months. You cannot let things go for a few weeks. Some of you cannot let certain people go. Let it go. Some of you cannot let parties go. Let it go. If you want to dominate in the area that matters, you have to let everything else go but that thing you are pursuing. You cannot chase 2 rabbits and catch both of them. The only way the shortcut is a lie. The hack does not get you there. If you want to take the easy road, it will not take you to where you want to be. There is no easy way. There is only hard work, late nights, early mornings, practice, rehearsal, repetition, study, sweat, blood, toil, frustration, discipline. There is only one way. Get up and go. You need to be the master of your emotions. Do not let them affect you. Get control of your feelings. And by getting control of your feelings, you gain control of your life. When you do this over and over and over again, you change your brain. You become tougher. You become the one who decides what gets done and the level of success you achieve. Discipline is something you dictate. Motivation will not make you exercise every day. Discipline will. Motivation will not stay up late and finish a project for you. Discipline will. Motivation is not going to get you out of bed in the morning. Discipline will. Remember that the pain right now will absolutely pay off in the future. Effort is not enough. Some of you are not successful because you think effort is success. You think because you put in 40 hours, you are supposed to get something. Because you put in 40 hours, it does not work like that. In the school of hard knocks, they do not care how many hours you put in. They just want to see the execution. You feel in your spirit like, but I did just as much as he did. I studied just as much as he studied. It does not matter. You just have to execute. You have to get a little more intense about your life. You have to stop being so casual. The decisions we make every day shape the direction of our lives. We have lost control, and it is time to take it back. You have held yourself back with someday, and here's the crazy part. All you have to do is look in the mirror. All you have to do is deal with yourself. At some point, you have to tell yourself who is in control. I am in control. You are not in control. I know you do not want to wake up. You do not have an option. Get up. There's a certain lifestyle we want. You need to discipline yourself. You need to learn to tell yourself to stop. You need to learn to tell yourself to quit making excuses. Every single day, if you do what you said you were going to do, you will get what you dreamed to get. Consistency over mood. Some days you wake up in the mood. Some days you are not in the mood. A calendar does not care if it is your birthday. A calendar does not care if it is a holiday. A calendar does not care if you are not feeling good. A schedule does not care. So what happens when you are consistent? When you do something every day, you do it over and over and over again, it becomes a habit. More comes to you when you execute. We will do it by listing our priorities. We will do it by shutting everything else out. We will do it by saying no to everything that does not apply to our priority. We will do it by getting focused with laser focus. This will be the year that you stop half doing things. You stop half doing your work. You stop half doing your health. You stop half doing your relationships. This will be the year of execution, and we will do it one day at a time. You are going to get control. And when you get control over that one area, you are going to blow up in every area. And then someday is going to be your day. If you work forward, if you are willing to put in that sweat, that blood, and those tears, I am telling you, you can have what you want. Be what you want. Do what you want. There is nothing you cannot have if you are willing to work for it, if you are willing to stick in there, if you are willing to stay, if you are willing to fight. Final words, discipline your body, free your mind, get up early, go get after it, and you will become the person you want to be. Rewards come after you work, not before. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Make the decision today. Stop hesitating, take action, and watch your life transform. Thank you.